What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to some more Terra Invicta as Project Exodus. We are making a hard push to get our space navies up and running here. We're getting visible combat lasers and space navies, the tech itself, to just give us better coordination in our navies here. We're going to work towards getting dreadnoughts and heavy level ships. We're also getting Space Hotel just for shits and giggles. I mean, it's not necessary, but we'll try it out. So we'll see how it goes. It's going to give us money. It actually gives us influence, too. Now that I see it gets influence income, I don't hate this as much as I did before, because we don't need the money. But the influence is pretty nice, not going to lie. It's good to have that. Let's do a quick check and see how everyone is doing on resources. Looks like you're losing 500 a month, you're losing 700 a month, you're losing 800 a month, you're losing 1,000, you're losing 471, you're losing 496. The AI does not know how to run a functioning economy, at least on normal difficulty in the late game. They kind of have just scuttled it themselves. Because we're doing good and we have 6K research when they are repping a third of our number? Less than a third of our number, right? So, big old yike there for the AI. Don't want to be them. But we're doing all right. We focused a lot on getting our drives up, and I was looking into the shipbuilding aspects of it. And I noticed that a lot of the very higher rating drives that we have, if I go over to ship design, if I can click the right fucking button, the higher level drives, they need to have heat expelled through propellant. So you need to have radiators in order to use some of the higher level drives here, because each drive has a rating, you can see there. So there's 4.0, there's 4.3, some of the best drives we have are like these Dumbo drives and the Nerva drives here. So we do an auto design. Let's say if we look for like an explorer ship, right? We're not getting a high level of output on our stuff right now because it's using the light bulb drives, which are over here, I think. So we got to keep improving those, but we're working on that. The burner drive, rating of 6.1. It's going to require radiators. We need to start getting better radiators, use the high level drives, it seems.
At your service.
Which is good to know. You know, we're learning the system. Maybe we'll even try to build our own ship eventually, but for now, I'm happy with what we're doing right now. Let's go ahead and keep booming inflation in Russia.
We must persuade the people. Ready for
Let me
orders.
do some thinking here. Do we need to do anything with our military here? No. Let's defend interest in the
Making things
EU,
safe
though.
for our people.
I want to
Ready
get
to go.
Zaida and have her take
Standing
that
by.
open control point.
Reporting in.
Manuel, you're my kind of guy here for these investigation missions. I know we've been getting lucky on our 60%
Targeting
chance
their
rolls
key
here. If you can
people.
keep that going, I'd love it. Your 17, your 19 investigation definitely helps. Definitely helps. Our operative over here, do we have anything that boosts ops or command? Well, there's no ops. It's only command, Sean. Come on, guy. Looks like that's a big old no. So we'll wait it out, I think, here. Nothing is giving him crazy missions that I don't normally have. And I want that command score. In fact, he just needs a government trait to do this one, but this would have been good to pick up to get him up to speed. But we're going the criminal route for him. We already have one government command-based operator. It's just a shame that guy's going to take forever to get up to speed. Unless we can... Let's double-check and see. I really want the operative trait here. I know we have a rebel with quick learner. But her lacking of the ability to do certain things is going to be very annoying. Like, for instance, she can't go to space. She's earthbound. That makes sense. I see. So if I get rid of earthbound... She's a criminal already. She's a hard target. She's from Iraq. We'll keep her operative. We'll keep her operative. I also like getting access to the USA orgs, because they provide some pretty damn good stuff if we can get control over all of them. So we'll keep that in mind as we go forward here. Special project security framework. We'll just set it available. We'll get those passively. I like how our boost is providing 400
Securing our
income
interests.
to our science here. That's quite nice. Losing a lot of our influence. We need to let that build up. And there's Space Hotel. We'll build some of those, but we don't really need to focus too heavily on that. So, back to drives. Let's get these heat sinks and batteries here. Definitely need to get these all set up. We'll do sodium heat sinks for now. That's how you get the
Things are
radiators.
cooling off.
Keep working on Turkey. Let's go back to Tiangong. And we're going to do some upgrades to you. So there's our solar arrays. Oh, we said we were going to do... Oh, yeah. I said I was going to defense with this. I think that's fine. Once we go to war with the aliens, we don't care about our mission control. And I can invest more into our space navy. Running a little low on volatiles, which is a concern. So we have to keep that in mind, too. Burner drive is done. Keep going on to the most expensive drives. We want all of our options available here.
Got away.
Crackdown on Russia failed. We'll roll it again. And except for 2 enthralls, favorite that. Hasn't been a problem yet, but you never know. So I'm really confused. I feel like Switzerland started off in the EU at the beginning of this game, but we just never got that all set up here. So this is fine, I think. Need to defend interest in Russia again. Sodium heat sinks are done. We're just gonna keep going here. Let's get composite. Well, saltwater batteries. Energy supply. More armies under our command. We now control 2 of their 5. Org markets available for update. I want to look at our operative here. I see the Brodsky Krug here. This is a criminal. Like we're in Moscow. Well, we'll actually get control over Moscow at some point. Like when we dismantle Russia, do we get Moscow? I don't know. We're gonna pick it up anyway, because that's a cool org to have. I know it doesn't give us the command points that I was saying I would want to have anyway. And when is Pax Robotica right there. Unequip this org. Give me Pax Robotica. Give me that command. 1 command, a bunch of missions, 4 stats for a tier 2 org. That's the better option for sure. For sure right now. We'll keep the other one in our inventory. We can slot that in a little bit. I think that makes sense. Investigator, let's get you that admin point that you so desperately need. You might want to put into your last slot once we plan that out. His stats are quite good and everything. Anything that gives like an outweighted supply. Air Force Defense Laboratory. Bonus military investment. Let's unequip right now this thing. Throw this out. Need 100. Okay, never mind. Keep that in mind. Air Force Defense is what I think we'll slot in here. I don't care about the income loss. The 8% military science bonus and the 20% military funding investment increases.
Acknowledged. Actually,
very, very strong. It's been interest in Russia.
Protecting our interests.
Sean Diaz. Let's have you start doing inspires on Nelson. I gotta remember that we still need to do that. Kick that in. Sell research to Earth. Oh, I forgot you could do this. You won't do any of that. Didn't know you could click that to do that. That's good to keep in mind here in case we ever run low on funds.
Offering counsel. I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
It's been done there. We have to do an investigate to see what Nelson's actual loyalty was at, but this is fine for now.
Choose a card.
Advanced superconductors. We got that done. I want to go for great nations here. We're getting close to unifying everything. I think it'll be good for us. And it gives us something to still do on the terrestrial side. So let's go to great nations. Visible combat lasers and space navies gets us enough focus in space. Turkey's still the problem for us.
Public opinion is moving in our direction. We've neutralized.
Good crackdown in Russia. We'll do one more and then we'll have full control here. Saltwater batteries. Let's do some of these armors and things. We're pretty much caught up on this. There's still some good drives. Do we have someone doing drive research right now? We do, so we don't need to worry about drives. Let's have someone on our materials. War between China and Tajikistan. New drives available. Yeah, we're really catching up on these researches fast. Melee Megafauna in Caracas, Colombia. Good luck there. That's going to cause some problems. Vortex drive done. I can't really fix that. Fission spinner drive. That's a level of 10 rating drive. Nice to see. It's going to give us a lot of KPS. And here's the part we need to sneak the capabilities to build up a navy very fast. Vietnam and Russia have ended their arrival. You're welcome, Vietnam. Let's purge the main spot here. Manuel, I'm going to have you come and take out that 26%. We'll use 8 of our influence
Cracking
points to
down.
do it. And
for
Nelson,
my
I want you to
mission.
actually start assaulting alien life forms. We've fallen behind on that. That's why we're having megafauna
Going
rise
in.
up. I feel a tad bit guilty there, but you know the AI could do that stuff too, so not super guilty. Like how this guy's still losing 250 here. We could swap this out for the aerospace. We don't have enough stuff for both these. But this actually would be much better than the World Health Organization. Get you 1, 2, 3. It's the same stats. -1 science. I think we're a little overcapped on science, right? We are. Oh no, we have 1 free. And it would save us 95 research for arguably more benefits. We can keep that in mind. A lot of good American stuff we can pick up now that we have an advisor from there. Good to keep one over there. And this time I did it without having to have the
Genghis Khan
starting
was a
advisor.
short-sighted
Right, there's visible lasers. I think we want to keep going down this path. We're already doing one really big research. Should be fine. There's better drives and things, but better lasers will be good for us. We want to pick these up. New counselors, we'll get the crash training program. Also, green lasers are very important for us. Here's encrypted research. This is
I will help
regret
them.
doing this one because there's much better
I think
ones.
we had a breakthrough.
All right, there's composite armor. Let's go and keep doing our batteries from this one. Let's get encrypted research. All right, so now we would want to get the most here. New counselors, cooldown on improving relations and better control points sounds like something we want. Especially since we're going to start working on the Great Nations Project, which actually is getting invested in pretty heavily.
Unjustified to them.
We failed a public campaign by 1%. That is tragic.
We've hit them where it
All right, we
hurts.
succeeded our crackdowns. New Zealand has been conquered. That is absolutely devastating for New Zealand.
Unable to destroy
Oh,
targets.
it's the Republic of the Southern Cross they've lost. Okay. Critical failure there for Nelson. Let's get the armor. A lot of stuff we're grabbing is probably
Our
obsolete,
associates are now in charge.
but that's fine. We are fixing Russia. We can now start getting peace in most of these wars. Where are my armies assigned? Am I killing my armies on accident? Let's start
Where
sending
do you need me?
Emmanuel out on a confirmed
Going in hot.
kills here.
Ready for orders.
You can go and set
Standing by.
national policy instead of improving relations.
Time to make our move.
At your service.
Zaida, I need you to purge that last control point.
Targeting the opposition.
Nelson, my
Boarding
guy,
in.
I do need you to start pulling your weight in some of these. Here in Lima, Peru.
Heading to the LZ.
Ooh, financial group here. Throw it in. You're also a financial group. His admin stat is now very high. He has a lot of orgs. Can't give him the government stuff, but we can throw on some of the things we have free from our stuff, like the Bratsky, as well as Sable Metals. Echo Extraction. Just throwing through some of our cheaper stuffs. It's not going to get to boost his stats a ton, which is a little disappointing. But it does make up for some of our mining losses. We're now back up to over 100 volatiles, even with our increased level of presence in space. Okay, unification with Hungary is available too, by the way. I need to do that.
Lending my expertise.
I believe
And
they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Sweden and Turkey should be coming along soon. We're actually going to fix Turkey. Well, I say that, but the unity's trailing down. Armor struts. Sulfur here. It's all going very well. Yemen's gone now. It's May 91st. Are we still at war? No, we're back to end conflict. We're still at war with Protectorate.
Policy direction complete.
Seek peace. We don't want to deal anything with Sudan. Go and repeat. Lithium sulfur batteries. Let's get the pipe reactor. Knock out all these
By
cheap
the
ones.
numbers.
Well, we can.
Unable to destroy target.
Self-defense didn't do any damage. Okay.
We are in control now.
And there's full control over Russia here. drop the boost here. I'm actually going to maybe use spoils here. What does your spoils have to be at? 32%. Wow. Drop the knowledge entirely. We'll boost up unity a little bit. There we go. New layer defense station team gone. Completed crisis diplomacy. All right, I want to keep working on... Crackdown one's decent. Let's get the security measures one. I want to keep that slot available for terrestrial research and anti-alien stuff. That just makes sense to my brain. Control all their armies. Sean Diaz, let's go ahead and do the unification. That's more important for me.
Time to make our move.
Manuel, keep doing your assaults.
Ready to go.
So I'd go and check out what
Heading to the
Nelson's
LZ.
situation is looking like.
Initiating surveillance.
It's quite expensive to do anything against this
Where do you need
fucking
me?
guy. Let's do invest in espionage for her. Was I saving stuff up for her? Now I can't. Now I can save up for Puppet Master, I think. Do I want to? What does it give me? It just gives me bonus espionage. Compared to connected, it's just paying for influence income. I'd rather get her stats up. Throw something on this guy, but we'll hold off. Alright, everything looks good here. Nelson, my man. Let's good deal. Let's go deal with Thailand. Use some of our 1.3k saved up ops. Pipe reactor done. Let's get that. All these different containments. Let's do a quick check on how good our navies, our ships are with all these things we've done. Let's start with the frigate because that was our kind of or one we were using in the past. We're only on 5. Why? What drive are you using? You're using the burner drive. You do have very high KPS though. Our battleship is lower KPS. So these are all technically patrol ships because their damage is so low. Okay, it's good. We're working on lasers. Let's set the lasers as favorite. We're gonna go down that track. Armies being deployed.
Offering support.
Containment project. Liquid containment. This was our left one. Green laser batteries. And then green lasers next. That sounds good. That's going to be all of our tech for now. Actual loyalty's at 16. That's good for him. Not terrible for someone we just brought into the fold here.
Mission complete.
Seek peace with Guinea. Or repeat. And then we're going to start giving up the land, I think. Get that unification with Hungary.
The LZ
What can we do next? Sweden in July. That's next month. Turkey in September.
Their defense was too strong.
And we have a united Europe over here. And that's going to be gone. Our total GDP is up to 27,000. That's bigger than the United States. Canada's at 2,000. And then China's at 20. We're bigger than China's economy. And our GDP per capita is not bigger than the United States. But it's good. New organizations are in. We have the Special Air Service. That's the SAS for the government. Could be good for our investigator to pick that up. Do I care enough right now? We'll get the opportunity eventually. Yeah, none of these are shouting at me that I gotta grab them right away. Nelson, go back to doing some assaults here. Actually, we are... Let's have you destabilize Turkey.
We'll restore peace
We're
to this
pretty much
nation.
caught up on a
I'm
lot of
here.
our stuff here.
Standing by for orders.
Reporting in.
I want you to keep finding counselors we can do things against. Go to Syria and find out who the hell that is.
Surveilling target.
How's everyone
Ready for orders.
doing as far as who's
Standing
spotted
by
them?
for orders.
Not
Ready
a lot of
for
people have
orders.
spotted us. We're doing quite good there.
Acknowledged. Ready. Ready.
Sea territory. What can I do here? Cooldowns for everything else. Okay. Go back to doing our Inspires on Nelson.
I'll ensure their loyalty.
Emmanuel, you know your
Ready.
mission, you know your role is to deal with these guys.
Taking it to them.
Even with your only 11 command. His espionage is very high.
Standing by.
He actually might be the
Acknowledged.
highest stat
At
advisor
your service.
overall. His 20 security. It's between him and Jungxing,
Mission
but Jungxing
in
is very
progress.
specialized.
I think we had a
It's
breakthrough.
not a bad thing. It's just a thing.
Person of interest surveilled.
Okay, I think we've caught up on a lot of the okay, protector. Okay. We've caught up on a lot of our tech here. I'm still going to keep doing our focus on
Violence
drives
is
and
abating.
ship tech here with only one slot saved for other goals here, but we've gotten most of the cheap ones out that we don't have to really watch things out too much. We have to keep doing these reactors whenever they come up because those are important too. But we're pretty much in control.
Policy direction complete.
Let's also get out of all these wars, and now we are in a good situation.
Target
Right.
destroyed.
We're just waiting for Russia to come back to the fold. We're going to give up. We're probably going to break this nation apart with all the stuff we can do. And we'll give it over to the EU what we can. We've actually got most of these down to easy levels here. Get the Pharaoh's Drive. Or a reactor. We haven't got a reactor in a while. Let's get the reactor. Higher level reactors are always good. Hab modules complete in Tiangong. Tiangong looks... What is Tiangong's value now as a space station? Our crater base in Mercury has 12,000 combat power. A lot of the Mercury bases have quite good combat power. Tiangong only has 280. Huh. Why is this one so strong? Because it's on the planet. Don't know. But that's good that it's 3,000 power. I mean, most aliens can't deal with that at this level. Basic defenses are still good for us. Okay, we're starting to... And are now at level 3 risk here. Getting close to the tipping point. If we're not already there. Get off the screen. Yeah, level 3. 109.
Where to?
Yeah. Let's go ahead with her. I'd rather have her go and stabilize Turkey, I think. We could also just break Russia apart if we really wanted to.
We'll restore
Let's pick Nelson
peace
off and
to
have
this
him go
nation.
back, and he doesn't
Reporting
actually
in.
have to do anything here.
Standing by.
No, let's have him stay here. Her investigation's
Storing
higher.
order.
I want her to go
I'm
and
here.
find out about some of these
Your
unknowns.
orders.
Ready for my
While we
mission.
deal with the last bit of life forms in Venezuela.
Going in
How's that
hot.
megafauna? It's still
Ready to
around.
go.
It's probably just killing people here. What's their pop? 338 million. And then David, my guy. Russia is good. We still have excess points. What do we want beyond Russia? Well, Brazil's a shout. Anything? Nothing's going to be abandoned. India's always. Let's maybe get to work on India here. It's the crown jewel of the servant, so if we take it out, there's a lot of good things we can get out of it. Each point costs 27. Alternative is getting like one of the small ones down here. Let's look at the unification text that we have available to us, right? All the ones that I marked obsolete. Things like the Caliphate. Bantu, Angola, Poland, Malaysia, Iran. Look at the Southern Cross. Colombia, Russia, Peru. What were these the bigger ones? So Angola was one. Then there's Egypt. Where was Angola? It's like over here somewhere, right? Yeah, that's Angola. There's Namibia.
Ready for my mission.
What if we go and try to purge Angola? Let's just get... I want to start building something up over here so I can have regional pressure over here. Reaction is that this is actually a valuable area. We could go and take it. Yeah, the size of the Indian economy. Best way to deal with India is to get them purged. Because their resting unrest is 5.7 just because of cohesion. How many armies do you have? You have 7 armies? How's our unrest from armies? Let's see, where is here? Okay, so 0. Okay, so that actually increases it by having armies. Well, no. 1.1 from armies is the skill of our armies. We're at 4.5. You have 7 armies and you're giving more, but your armies are less valuable. Is it armies per control point? Maybe it's per capita? I'm not sure. It's interesting that how that math works out, though. I think Peru is way in big protectorate here. Let's go for... just to see it, let's go for Angola. Let's try it out. We'll do it.
Terminating the opposition.
Get a purge here. And then
here.
David can come and...
Your orders?
Fuck, just come and do a public campaign in Angola. Get us control down here.
tell our story.
It's another region I have to keep an eye on, though, which is a downside, because Lord knows I'm not good at that. But let's take that tech that we saw. This Angola one that was pretty expensive, the Bantu Nation. Turkestan, the Caliphate. Damascus, Tunis, the Sana'a is in Jeddah. Wow, okay. Or liberating China as Taiwan is... Could be fun. Problem is that's resistance, right? I don't want to deal with this resistance. Not when Taiwan... Yeah, let's not piss off the 2 human factions. Did I actually ever go up and get rid of the Bantu Nation? Yeah, let's unmark that. And we are going to get rid of obsolete again. Okay, cool. That's nice. Okay, so Angola's going to be taken. That's going to be good.
I will help them.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the coast.
Do a couple more inspires here. We've completed that mission. So let's go and grab that Angola one, the Bantu Nation. It'll help out the other people, but I don't mind actually just using my military to get this through. It shouldn't be hard. What I just complete? This is... We're doing green laser batteries right now. This is for reactors and drives. Let's get the better heatsink. It's cheap. 250. It'll unlock better stuff for us. No reason not to.
Things are stabilizing.
Working on Turkey. There's heat sinks again. Reactors. I think we're good on drives. It's just getting power
Move the needle.
for the drives at this point. Keep working on Angola. 8% chance to purge them.
Target secured.
And this is where we get our military involved for Angola. Does Angola have an army?
Our associates
don't.
are now in charge.
But do you really need an army with only atomic age stuff? Taking a control point of Project Exodus. Most of these guys probably don't have allies down in Angola. Most orcs in the marketplace. There's some cartels here. Let's look at our operative that can get some of these. None of the things that shout, I really love this. Sadly. Let's boost his command. Or we could just give him a streetwise trait. Security investigation. Your home nation's the United States. It's not terrible. Boost your command. We're just going to put this over here, and then we'll use it to grab you a something decent. Liberty investment. There you go. Finish it off as orgs. We'll come and audit this later, but I want him to be relevant. And he's not going to be relevant unless we throw some stuff at him. Plus the admin will just get us 1% money income, which is good. Eventually we're going to replace it with criminal orgs. We just got to get the right ones, and that'll be all fine. Okay,
What's
let's
the op?
get full control over Angola over here.
Targeting the opposition.
Need to probably go around and
Where to?
defend interests, actually. We can do some investigations, though. Let's find out about some of these unknowns. Let's do the one in Ankara.
Eyes on target.
Ready for my mission.
Interest here would be good.
I'm here.
Let's go ahead and defend interests. We can stop the
Securing our
conspires. We'll have to do a round of investigations on our own counselors soon, anyway. We're looking for unification with Sweden. That's more important than doing the fucking defend interests. Get
On
rid of
my
Sweden.
way to the capital.
170 days in Moscow. Confirm. Green laser batteries. Let's get green laser cannons. Boom, boom, boom. Vapor core reactor's gonna be done soon.
Offering assistance.
Knocking out all of our techs here. Let's work on some of these cheaper drives that are just like nothing.
Person of interest surveilled.
Bam on this. There's that one. Liberate fucking China. Why do I even have this? Go ahead and drop this. We don't need to look at that every time I'm doing something. Let's go ahead and knock out the spaceport security framework. Well, no, we have drives left we can do. No reason not to.
Things are cooling off.
Public
Now I think we're
sentiment
getting
is
limited by
increasingly
our
with us.
global techs. Which makes sense considering working on the most expensive ones here. We might have to start prioritizing
Policy direction complete.
better than we have been in the past. Go ahead and close that. Alright, we're now integrated with Sweden. Turkey is going to be September.
The opposition remains in power.
Failed an 82% chance to purge. That's disgraceful. Can they declare war? They don't have claims yet, but we can get the claims. Control. This is our diplomat. We want to upgrade this guy, right? Yeah, let's save it for Puppet Master. Might as well. Evangelist. We can actually get this guy's persuasion up, finally. Or get him famous. Let's get the well, streetwise. Persuasion. Give him to 20. Anarchy Inc. Level 3 gives good stats. 3 stats for level 3 isn't terrible. But do I need those stats? Lean towards no here. Could be good to swap out, like, aerospace or something for something else. Actually, didn't we have something we were saving up for? I think it might have been this one, the Life Huskar Regiment. Or some other variant of it. That's fine. Okay, Mr. Diaz. Defend interest again. Get Canada, alright.
Protecting our interests.
Emmanuel.
What's the op?
So what do these claims get you? Maputo. Is there anything over here we can just crack down? 94% chance of Namibia. This is actually faster than war, I feel like. So let's just... Well... Honestly, war might be faster. Let's just do some investigations. Find out about... Actually, let's do well... David Brown, come do a contact with this dude.
Making contact.
Oh, fuck, this works. Whatever. Let's do some trades. Wheel and deal, Pegasus Drive, economy, change, expand. Canada's expanded. That's actually really good. 4 points in Canada now. Good thing we're defending them. Good thing that happened right after we
Mission
started defending them.
cancelled.
They went to ground.
Lending my expertise.
Like the second they find out we
Securing
know
our
they're around, they
interests.
go to ground. Pegasus Drive is worth a ton here. Let's hit that up. It's a level 13 rating. 16 KPS. Incredible amounts of thrust, so good. Good for combat, I imagine.
Order is returning.
The people will come to our side.
Good Angola. Come on,
Mission in
85%.
progress.
Servant fleet in low Mars orbit. Low Mars orbit. Are they coming to a kill? That's where my industry is. That's the problem. I need to station my heavy industry on Mars. Let's get my sizable. Well, sizable navy is an understatement. That's an op ship. Once we have an actual navy, I'm going to station them at Mars and Ceres.
Our people have taken control.
Our people have taken control. Okay. So unrest is pretty terrible here. Drop the knowledge. We don't care about your knowledge or your space flight. That's not what you're here for. You are to give us control and have somewhere where our armies can go and expand. Oh, it doesn't even need to be your fucking armies. It can be someone else's. So... looking at these laboratories and things. Can't do anything about these, but... keep them in mind. All these are government stuff. Okay, whatever. Tech is done in a while.
Ready to go.
Alright, let's get Emmanuel out and have him do his assaults in Hong Kong.
We're going in.
Sean,
What's
let's you
the
go
other?
ahead and work on Nelson again.
I'll make sure they're on our
Saida,
side.
start to do some
do you
investigations to
need
make
me?
sure everyone's looking good. Start with David. And then work your way down. Get some ops up here.
Tracking target.
Confirm Lakasin. We now control Angola. We can't declare wars for 180 days. Minister in Turkey is up. It's August. That means in September,
Offering counsel.
14th to be exact.
think
So
we had
2
the
more
breakthrough.
turns, we can annex Turkey. Russia's consolidated in 83 turns. 83 days. Don't know why I'm saying turns.
I have new information.
All right, David's still super loyal. That's good.
Things are cooling off.
We're fixing
We're
Turkey
winning their
piece by
hearts and
piece.
minds.
Let's get Angola up to our level. Ah, alien creature. Kill. It's gotta die. Nuclear test in the Gulf states. Super vortex drive. I love we just throw super in front of that and call it a deal.
Score 1 for the good guys.
Okay, we've gotten rid of some stuff in Hong Kong. Laser cannon's done. Better barracks. Could see the use here. I don't know though. Let's knock out these kits that are clogging it up. They're cheap. We can get them done in 4 days. Okay. So I'm curious. If I were to go take a
New
man, what he has to
orders?
do is assaults, though. No, we have the other guy do assaults. Come and do an investigation on this thing right here. Find its security out.
Investigate.
This might be what pushes me over the limit, by
Acknowledged.
the way, which is a concern.
At your service.
Boost you.
Gear up.
Alright, this can be my last admin pip. Throw the Hussars in. Sounds like we throw the Hussars in. Sounds good to me. Yeah, I think that's alright. And now we're technically full up on all of our counselors on orgs. We don't have to look. I'll have to keep microing it to see if there's something good stuff that comes up, but we're mostly good here. Confirm. Solar kit done. Let's just do all the outpost kits. We're gonna start getting outpost kits for the tier 2s as well, so we'll have to knock those out.
I will help them.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
European Union has launched a new navy attack. Okay, so new navy. Cool. More freedom of the seas. 11 armies, man. Solar outpost kit. Let's do fission outpost. How many armies do you have? We're about to have 12 armies in our nation.
Surveillance complete.
Okay. You have improved our knowledge. Take me there.
Cleaning things up.
Security is 16. We can actually kill this guy.
The people will come to our side.
Go ahead and stop in Angola. That's enough. Fission outpost is done. Let's get the fission platform. Southern Cross and the Humanity First declared war on Cambodia and Vietnam.
Their defense was too strong.
Hate failing an 85% chance, but it happens.
Here's what we found.
Wrapping up here.
One more for the professor. Diplomat can get upgraded. We're saving up for him, though. Fixer. I'm not gonna wait for fucking Puppet Master to be leveled up. So we're about to go hit a deal with an alien. Let's get her espionage up a little bit. Give her just a little bit higher bump there. Everything else is fine. New orgs tomorrow. We completed Machination as well. Let's first go ahead and hit up the cavity drive. And what we want to do with the one that was on bot 2. Let's go ahead and get the Malice on crackdowns. Alright, let's try
Standing
our
by for orders.
10% chance here.
Taking them down.
Ready to go.
Let's go ahead and just protect her.
Standing by.
That way she doesn't get got.
Defending the VIP.
He still
Where
can
to?
attack is something in Israel.
Reporting in.
That's not what I want
I'm
you to
here.
do. I want you to,
At your service.
can we unify? You can unify. That's what I want you to do.
Heading to the capital.
Reporting
Nelson, you gotta be the one to do it. Dropped 8
in.
on
Going
that.
in hot.
And that should be good. This is the big question. Does the assassination work?
I'll keep them safe. Offering assistance.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Do one more Inspire. I'm gonna call that one good, I think, after that.
Missed my chance.
Failed to 70%. Damn it. Cavity drive. Vortex drive. We're running out of techs, which is awesome and no bueno at the same time.
Mission complete.
Unify with Turkey. That's good. Get another army out of that. We do get some unrest and some polarization. How does that affect us?
Score 1 for the good guys.
Rest value of 5. I think we're good. It'll recover. Now let's get our professor
Prepping for
upgraded.
next
He can
mission.
get his bonus to command. Diplomat, we're still waiting. Everyone else is good. Now we have a massive EU. We actually are from Europe all the way to Asia here. We have a whole block. Once we start going for Angola, it'll expand.
Ready for my mission.
But you already have claims, don't you? 130 days, man. We start expanding. What do we go with? Nelson Bejo. Do Caracas.
We're going in. Ready.
I need you to actually, can you just defend target?
Where to?
You should defend her. While we
On
have
guard.
Emmanuel
What's
deal with
the
the
op?
thing that he has the command points to deal with.
Gear up.
Ready to go.
David, do we need anything over here? Declare war on Yemen, cede territory to Canada, or we can just defend interests.
Making things safe for our people.
Our influence income is pretty low. Still struggling with that.
Securing our interests.
Lending my expertise.
I believe they'll stay loyal.
I think
to
we're good with
Ghost.
loyalty. I think that's good as
Defending the
well.
VIP.
Conflict in space.
Space Navies is done. Okay, so what do we go for? Space commerce gives us commercial mining and civilian quantum computing. Residence model commercial mining companies, civilian quantum computing. I think I'd rather go up here and get like better reactors, I think. Let's knock out both of these. They're cheap. Let's go for them. So let's go ahead and just put you on like a 2 priority.
The target is down.
Oh my god, we killed him. Alright, we're gonna probably have a reprisal. Here's an alien corpse recovered. Few among us would have believed this day would come. Not only inarguable proof of life from another world, but the successful retrieval of an intact alien body, ours to study at our leisure. Returning it to the labs has been a challenge, however, its cellular structure began to deteriorate at an alarming rate, which we believe to be due to some sort of genetically programmed fail-safe, presumably to prevent this race's enemies from learning more about them. Fortunately, we were equally equipped enough to quickly transfer the corpse into cryogenic storage, at which point only its outermost extremities had succumbed to necrosis. More problematically, the pathologist tasked with the initial assessment of the body quickly fell into an inexplicable stupor. The effect dissipated within a few hours and did not repeat. A full postmortem may now begin.
Our biologists are ready to begin their autopsy on what the strike team brought home, Director.
I love that, like, this is a shared objective between the other factions. But when you complete it, the flavor text is different from faction to faction. Like, for instance, Humanity's First, they use a lot of rockets. The mission was a success, though some casualties were sustained. Virtually no essential personnel were harmed. Our scientists are absolutely fascinated at the prospect of examining a species that has evolved outside of Earth. Not only that, but a sapient, and in all likelihood, more advanced one. This has the potential to absolutely revolutionize our understanding of biology, just as the alien technology will revolutionize our understanding of physics. A lively competition is underway as to which of our teams should be allowed to name the new species. Various taxonomies have been proposed, though in the meantime, our less educated personnel have apparently begun to refer to the alien species as hydras. After the mythical creature, in any case, we shall begin our autopsy immediately. Hydrobiology project has become available. We will probably put executive privileges towards that soon. It should be nothing for us with how big our level is now.
Burn, the longer we
So it looks like we lost control over a control point here, but they're going for nuclear fusion. All it does is give us global tech here, so I guess we can go for that. Probably have to start investing heavily in the global tech because our
Target stealing one piece.
individual project is done. Oh, you failed to assault alien assets. That's tragic. Looks like there's someone in Myanmar getting attacked. Once this is feel, by the way, we're in global war. So we're not in global war yet, but it's close. Vortex drive. What do we go for here? Start catching up on our Miltech research. There's magazines and things. Okay, so what is the move? They'll target us soon if we don't scale back operations. So we might have aliens coming to fight us. I don't think we're equipped to deal with this. Okay, first off, that operative that we have. Go ahead and unassign some of these orgs. Like, go ahead and take away Echo Extraction. Take away the Paris Financial Group. Because I happen to see that we have the Miser Cartel available. So throw that in. And now we can throw something back in as well. There's a 1 slot available. That should be fine. But that's what we're going to start working on now, is slowly replacing some of these orgs. We can also sell this because we don't need any of those orgs anymore now that we're full on counselors. So we might get attacked. How is our ship strength right now? I want to do a space superiority cruiser here. It's at 11. If we go battleship, it's at 17. KPS is getting up there, though. These actually guys can start slowly defending, but it's still very low. Need higher level of combat lasers.
Your orders?
We're in a
We'll
risky
see
business
what we
here.
can find.
Let's have you do Myanmar, and we'll have
Ready for orders.
Nelson do an attack.
On the way to the target
On
site.
Nanching.
Standing by for orders.
I want you to do an
Ready for
investigation.
orders.
Find out who's in Paris.
Gear up.
What's the up?
You do the invest.
What's the up?
It's not selecting who I
Where
want whenever
to?
I select it. Like rotates to the next person.
Tracking target.
Ready for orders.
So
Ready for orders.
I'm here.
Gola, 118 days. We do have control
We'll
over
see
Russia
what we
in a
can
month.
Standing by.
Ready to go.
Question is, what do we want to do? More defend interests are necessary. There is Russia, there is Canada. We can just defend and well, no one's gonna come for us in Angola. Let's be honest here. It's a useless place in this game. So where do we go? We do have some unrest in the EU. Let's deal with the unrest that we have,
Restoring
and let's
order.
do some public campaigns to
Ready
keep
for my
people
mission.
on board here. Angola's doing all right. Do we want to try to take another nation? We have Africa. We have Europe. We kind of have Asia. Maybe over here is where I would go. Honestly, maybe have him investigate the
Investigating
activity and take
alien sites.
Saida and have her do
Where
some
do
more
you need me?
investigation on who's going doing stuff in Guatemala.
Initiating surveillance.
Offering support.
We've got some intel on our target.
Right, there's some intel.
Tracking failed.
Failed the counselor inspection. Okay. Here's Marine Assault Unit. Let's get magazine. That'll be fast.
We were unable to
We
increase
failed to
security.
stabilize. Okay. Arresting rate is okay.
Target destroyed.
Cohesion's rising again. Magazine is done. Let's get some warhead missiles.
We found something.
Missile techs are... There's a lot of them, just to say the least. Mexico has completed a nuclear... yep, that tracks. Mandy first. Expect nothing different from them. We don't scale back certain operations. Okay, so we need
What's
to
the op?
be careful. Where did all these life forms
Taking
just
it
suddenly
to
come from? It feels like we were
At
none,
your
and now there's
service.
a ton. They're all in China too. Let's get Malawi.
We're going in.
I'm here.
David, my man, let's have you do an investigate on the unknown. You're not terrible at it, so we'll
surveillance.
take it. It is in a different region. 4 more points for the next thing in our diplomats. Wheelhouse. Everyone else is doing fine. I kind of want this for our investigator. What would I get rid of? Would I get rid of anything for that? Stick with what I got. Yeah, this will be fine. Research hydrobiology. Okay, let's set that as favorite. It's on the list. We're about to finish executive privilege here, then we
Offering
can slot it in.
assistance.
Get the autocannon.
Person of interest surveyed.
There's initiative.
We've got some intel on our target.
Academy politician. Looking for people to steal project from is my whole point here. Let's go for marine platoons.
Order is returning.
European Union is stabilized again. We have flag bridge. Okay, cool. There's executive privilege. Let's get hydrobiology in that slot. This will become flag bridge. Okay, and then Pegasus Drive. I don't know what we're going to do with you, but we'll find something.
The LC is secure.
Looks like we can just catch up on stuff.
Score 1 for the good guys.
Probably gonna want to start putting a 3 tier here and drop these down to 2. Get ultraviolet lasers done. And get it done fast. So they're worried about the aliens getting angry at us. What can I do about it? I mean, I could scale back our science operation to get the control point cap down. Because I could mass produce ships now. Problem is getting a ship that we can do actual damage with. Because let's check and see. Alright, let's design a ship class here. Space superiority gunship. Up to 13 points per gunship here. That's a cruiser. Shit. 24 on our battleship. If we mass produce these, we could do a good job here, but we can only produce as is. It's not terrible, actually. KPS is kind of shit. 21 on the battle cruiser. That might be the more efficient option, really. The money's not a concern, it's just the material to build them. Cruisers at 13, destroyers at 11. 4 for the monitor. Like if we auto-design this, and then we just... It's getting most of this patrol. I guess that's because of the range, right? Still not be able to get the KPS that we really want out of our people.
Where do you need me?
Come and deal with Wuhan, please.
Heading to the LZ.
Man, we'll
I'm
deal
here.
with... not also Wuhan. So let's do... Hongzhou.
Heading to the LC.
Where to?
Ready to go.
Side, Steel Project. On the
Tapping their
Academy. Academy's
knowledge.
the only one who has decent stuff going
Ready.
on.
Standing by for orders.
We can now cede territory to the EU from Russia. Let's do that.
Heading to the capital.
It's better under their control.
Reporting in.
Angola War. So relations. Grab an alliance with our nations here. Go and close that. That's all good. That music just cut out like crazy. 87 days till we can do something with you. Still crazy that we can't like unite that. Okay, let's start doing some public opinion boosts somewhere. EU could
Making
use
our
some
case.
public opinion. Being the best nation in the fucking game right now, giving us 1.8k. Yeah, this is very strong. Okay,
I will help them.
I'm in.
Marine Company Barracks, that's good. There's
Public opinion
not a
is
lot
moving
left
in our
for us.
direction.
There's Marine Assault, Marine Company Barracks. About to have Space Marines.
Mission complete.
So, sea territory to the EU. Good. Now let's go and disarm them. Cool. So we got Minsk. Awesome. So the EU now has some claims, I bet you, on other regions as well. In Tbilisi. In Georgia.
By the numbers.
Okay, that's cool.
By the numbers.
And assaults are working. Hydro Engineering.
Ready to go.
Dodoma. Hostile takeover. Don't really need to do that right now. There are
You're
some
up.
good orgs they have, but I don't
Where
think
do you need me?
it warrants it. Let's do Brazil.
Going in hot.
At your
I
service.
actually want to just contact somebody. We're kind of at war with Giuseppe. Can I sabotage or steal something? I want to just keep finding people, I think. It's in Guatemala.
Eyes on target.
I could turn some of these guys to our orgs here. Also, this operative. Let's go ahead and unequip this org. I need to get some slots available. Unequip. Unequip. Because there's the... Where was it? The Serpens organization. +8 is very strong. Go and drop to the Remus group. Yeah, the Trini group. I'll drop them all. What's your new stat here? You still need 2. None of these actually make you money, do they? Let's go with whichever one is the best for us. I guess she gets bonus to economy. We'll do the bonus to economy here. We'll put the Brati back in. We're getting better with this. We're getting close to having all the good cartels that we need. Yamaguchi-Kumu would be a really good one as well. That's good. Evangelists, professors, diplomat is one turn away from having his next level up. Our operative, this is a different guy. Gotta get used to that. Confirm, lock us in. And Angola, your war declaration's in 70 days. Let's get some of our armies over here. So when can you've this is all Takshent and Ashgabat. These are all over here. Disarm warheads would probably be the goal
Lending
here
my
for us
expertise.
next.
Surveillance complete.
Ooh, ability score 5. Take me there. Let's see what this guy's got. Okay. Doesn't have shit. Give your counselors orgs, AI. That's how you make money. Oh, we just probed. What the hell? Why are we sending probes out for? Marine Company platoon. We basically have everything now. So we're soon gonna have to
We've
pick up
moved the
some of the
needle.
small ones here. I also have a ton of excess management cap.
Policy direction complete.
Disarm warheads. How did you reduce it to 25?
Target destroyed.
Fuck. North Caucasus Confederation.
The LZ
Okay.
is secure.
We're gonna start boosting these up and doing more work on the national stuff because we just don't have the research projects. Because after this one that we complete, right, it's repeatable for most of our stuff. So let's just drop. We'll do like a 2 and then 3. Yeah, give like 20% to these and 13. That's fine. It'll work out well.
Ready for my mission.
Does make the other AIs stronger though. So what do we want to do here? $57 days till you're actually fucking worthwhile for anything. Well, I could work on India. Or Japan. $20 per Japan. We could work on Japan, maybe. It's also the USA, which we do border. I don't have bad relations with the guys in charge of that. We're already going to expand down in Angola. Let's just defend interests, I think.
Making things safe for our people.
Reporting in.
Your orders.
Your orders?
Keep doing your investigation,
Taking it
Saida.
to them.
Who's in Baghdad? That's probably an alien. If they're... Yeah, that's probably a fucking alien or something. No way in hell that's a normal person. What can we just, like... What can we purge? Maybe it's better just to take over Namibia. Let's purge Namibia.
We're taking power.
Might as well get a little
Standing
power
by.
block down here. Oh, can you do a purge? Let's purge Botswana too. 16.
Targeting the
Confirm.
opposition.
Lock it in.
Offering counsel.
If interest is done.
Securing our control.
Some of these are just terribly unhelpful. I probably shouldn't have done Great Nations.
Public sentiment is
I've
increasingly
actually
with
been able
us.
to avoid doing independence movements, which is interesting. Advanced military doctrine here. Where do we get the
Target
higher level
secure.
weapons for lasers here? We're getting ultraviolet combat lasers right now. It's at the end of that. There's antimatter. There's network global defense, antimatter weapon, plasma weapons, phase array lasers. Interesting. So higher level weapons come over here. Can't believe we're doing nuclear fusion methodologies right now. We haven't gotten like supercapacitors for arc lasers. Yeah, we need arc lasers. Okay, gotta go supercapacitors next. We've also just like really
Our autopsy report
beat
is
up.
ready, Director.
Okay, so
The
we've
details are fascinating.
done an autopsy of the Hydra. The alien corpus has provided us with treasure trove of information. It is a carbon-based, oxygen-breathing, and stands approximately 220 centimeters tall. 2 meters, that's pretty tall. With knees located in upper halves of its legs and a pattern similar to an Earth canid. Cooling is provided by a sublimating sweat mechanism. There's a lot of autopsy stuff here. I'm not gonna... okay, so it's plant-based. They release pheromones, is what that's telling you. So when you complete these prerequisite texts, either get hydrobiology or coexistence. There we go. Hydroferrocytes. It'll come available soon. Let's just grab... Yeah, what's like a quick one here? Let's get crash training program. Why not? Parasites will come available soon. Let's go and put a cut in here at the end of the
We are
year.
in control here.
So we're consolidating control now of South Africa. Well, not
Our
the
associates are
country
now in
of South
charge.
Africa, but we now have 2 of the nations down here that we can do things with to get them up to speed. We'll have to kind of alter their focus here because they don't need to be doing the economy thing when their wealth inequality is that fucking high. Holy cow. Botswana is a problem. But we can work on, making this region ours. In 42 days, we'll be able to do some wars to Angola. We'll use the EU's armies to build up our ally. That'll be good. That'll be really good for us. We'll get more control over here, more control points we can spend. And we'll have some pressure to assert over here if this is where the aliens decide to make their beachhead, which they will do eventually. But it feels like we've gotten a game state where we've really crushed the AI. Once you take control over space the way we have, they're not going to have any control over tech, barring that one tech we lost this game. They're probably incredibly far behind, too. Like, we have 109 mission control, which is a lot. But I could have made that number much larger if we didn't have the alien thing, but that's, like, part of the game, so I guess that doesn't matter. But even still, like, just the way they run their economies into the ground. They are keeping up a control point spend, though. At least these 2 are. These guys are all a little behind, but their caps are also lower, so... It's a weird game. It's a weird game. Because normally I feel pressured by the aliens, but I guess I'm just taking it over pretty well on the difficulty level, so... Space is the key, it turns out, to win this game, it seems, with all the bonus research. I've never once been in a situation where I have all the techs dropped out here. We could start actually going for the obsolete techs. But we might actually have to do some of these to get us some interesting bonuses in future options. But I'll keep that in my back pocket for now. We're going to call this one here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I've been Sean, this Blue Screeners. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Later.